Hi, my name is Yvette Chuka, and I'm here to share my mom's story with you. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer back in September of 2021. So, emotionally, this was heartbreaking, especially after dealing with cancer in our family. In fall 2019, I was diagnosed with endometrial cancer. Thankfully, I'm doing okay. And shortly after that, my grandmother was diagnosed with breast cancer. So in September of 2021, when my mom found out she had breast cancer, it was very hard emotionally. My mom did require chemotherapy, and so we were basically in shock as we had just dealt with my grandmother's cancer and previously with my cancer. But we knew that we would get through this, and so thankfully it's been a rough journey, but today I'm here to say that my mom is doing well. And so we wanted to make share her story because um, we hope that somebody else can, you know, avoid the same mistakes that we did. And so back in September of 2021, when my mom was diagnosed, we were grateful that financially we weren't going to have to worry about how to pay her treatments. Thankfully, she had insurance, and also with the help of the Texas Oncologist office, they were able to find a grant to help pay for those chemotherapy sessions. And so from September 2021 all the way to March, my mom had her chemo treatments to make her tumor get smaller. So in March 21st of 2022, my mom was scheduled for her first surgery. And so this surgery took place, and it was a 10-hour surgery. The insurance approved it, and we knew that at the time my mom was 64 years old. So we knew that once she turned 65, she was going to have to get Medicare, and her Obamacare insurance was going to um, basically be terminated. So we also thought that she would have her Obamacare insurance all the way up to June, and then in June we would have to get the Medicare. So we were not worried about the surgery on March 21st, especially once the insurance approved it. So we went ahead, she went ahead, had her surgery. Um, After that, my mom did work during chemotherapy, but after her surgery, because of some complications, she had to stop working. So she hasn't been working for a year now. Anyways, so in June, we found out that the insurance was no longer valid. So her treatments had to be put on hold. So after her surgery, she still needed to go through some more treatments. They were put on hold so that we can enroll, figure out all the Medicare stuff. And we ended up getting the Medicare Advantage plan. And so that helped with the treatments. So we had no worries. Everything was back to normal, right? As much as it could be. So she was scheduled for a second surgery with the same doctor who made an exception and went ahead and took the Medicare and Medicare Advantage Plus. Um, so we were grateful for the doctor to be able to do that because that doctor doesn't take Medicare. So the surgery went fine in July. And recently, though, in October, the doctor called me and told me that her insurance was requesting back the money that they paid the doctor. And so I was a little confused, but I asked which surgery she was referring to, and she said the surgery from March 21st. And so what happened is the insurance company found out that my mom had Medicare, and so now is requesting their money back. So at that time, we didn't think that my mom had Medicare because she was still 64. So we called Medicare. They sent us through Social Security, and we found out from Social Security that if you're getting Social Security benefits, then you're automatically enrolled. And so I asked them, okay, well, nobody let us know that she was automatically enrolled. And so we actually didn't think she had Medicare until June. And then they said, well, she had it since March. And then I said, okay, but why is her surgery not being covered if she didn't turn 65 till March 30th and her surgery was March 21st? So then they told me that the Medicare actually begins the first day of the month and not on the birthday. And so, therefore, we've been trying to fight this and trying to get somebody to help us so that we can basically have Medicare pay for the surgery. And so it looks like the doctor tried to send in the claim to Medicare. It got denied, and so now the doctor has let us know that essentially my mom is responsible for the bill. So this bill is actually what the insurance is requesting back from the doctor is $45,000. So we know that that we're not gonna be able to pay that amount by cash or anything. So some people have said, well, just pay in payments, and we plan to do so. Um, but we wanted to do this raffle to help my mom collect some money that we can give to the doctor up front. Feel that that doctor was very nice to my mom, and so we want to be able to give the doctor a little bit of money up front before we have to, give the rest in payments. And so we humbly come asking for help from our friends and family. And so hopefully you can help us. If you're not able to, because I understand we all have our struggles, um, please keep my mom in her prayers so that she can finish her treatments and that she can be cancer free very soon. So we thank you. We love you all, and blessings to everyone.